me, Dr. Arvind Paikrao, Professor and HOD Department of Kriyasharir. Kriyasharir is the subject of first BMS students. It is a fundamental subject. It is a most important subject, and today we are uh, saying we are means having this lecture on syllabus of this Kriyasharir subject as per the NCISM norms, as per the NCISM gadget notification. This it is a new syllabus, uh, new syllabus prescribed by NCISM in 2022. Since then, it is going on like that. Almost 4 years are completed. So we'll see the what is the syllabus of Kriyasharir. It is a first year subject, first year BMS students subject like that. It is very important and fundamental subject. We'll see go through one by one. Kriyasharir, it is which is also known as Ayurvedic physiology, human physiology, Sharir Kriya Sharir. Its subject code is AYUGKS, and there will be two papers. Each theory paper will have 100 marks, and for practical there will be again 200 marks for the practical. Overall, Kriyasharir subject will have 400 marks. Today, we'll see the theory point of view. In that two paper, it will be there for theory syllabus. Among them, there will be paper 1 and paper 2. We'll see the paper 1, what is there in, what are the, will go elaborately. There is a first term wise they have given like that. First chapter is Sharir. There will be definition of and synonym of term Kriya, Sharir and Sharir. Sharir and Sharir. Description of Sharir dosha and Manasik dosha. Then again mutual relationship between Trigun, Tridosha and Panchamahabhuta. This will come under the Sharir. Then next chapter it is basic principles of Ayurveda. In that there will be different principles, but they have not described all the principles. They have said like that the teacher should be teach accordingly. A few of basic principles they can be studied under the Padarth Vigyan subject. That is the reason they might have not, it means, elaborately given over here. Here only two chapters they have been given, Dosha Dhatu Malamulam Hi Shariram, and second one is description of basis of Srutasa. These two chapter only they have been given. There are, it means, many basic principles were there before this 2022, before the CCIM were there, like the CCIM body was there. So that is the reason. Here in NCISM they have, it means, only two point they have been described. Thing is that they might have, what means, understand with why we should repeat it. Already there will be teaching of this topic in Padarth Vigyan like that. So they have, it means, made it only two. Then there will be Tridosha. Next chapter will be third one, Tridosha. In that there will be general description of Tridosha, interrelationship between Ritu, Dosh, Ras, Gun, biological rhythm of Tridosha on the basis of day, night, age, season and food intake, role of dosha in the formation prakriti of an individual and in maintaining of health, Prakrit and Vikrit dosha. This all will come under the Tridosha chapter. Then Three dosha, they had again, it means made it one by one, like that, vata dosha, pitta dosha, and kapha dosha. In that vata dosha, they said utpatti, nirukti, general location, general properties, general functions of vata. Five types of vata, that are the pran, udan, saman, vyan, apan, with their specific locations, specific properties, and specific functions. They said in under the Vata dosha. Then say, next one, it is Pitta dosha. Same, it is like that: Utpatti, Nirukti, general location, general property, general functions of Pitta. Five types of Pitta, that are Panchak, Ranjak, Alochak, Bhrajak, Sadak, and their specific locations, specific properties, specific functions, similarities, and difference between the Agni and Pitta. This will, it means, appear in first term. They said like that. Then next dosha is Kapha dosh. Kapha dosh, it is again, it will appear in second term. In similar way, it has to describe like that: Itpatti, Nirukti, general location, general property, general functions, five types of kapha dosha. Each dosha will have five types, like that. Kapha dosha will have, it means, bodhak, avlambak, kledak, tarpak, shleshak, and with their specific locations, specific properties, and specific functions. This will be like that only. Then next, it is dosh vruddhikshay, etiological factor responsible for dosh vruddhikshay and their manifestation. That is a seventh chapter. In that, it is also from here all, it means, few chapter it will appear in the second term. I will not, it means, repeat the same. It is already given over here. Next is kriyakal, concept of kriyakal, applied physiology of disease is produced due to these three doshas: vata, pitta, and kapha. Then next chapter is prakriti. Prakriti, again, it is divided in their prakriti and manasik prakriti. As doshas are of, it means, two types: Sharirik and Manasik. According to that, Prakriti also, it will be having two types: Manasik and Sharirik. Sharirik, it comes under the Deha Prakriti. In that, Utpatti of Deha Prakriti, Nirukti, various definitions, synonyms of term Prakriti, intrauterine and extrauterine factor influencing Deha Prakriti, classification, characteristic features of each kind of Deha Prakriti. That will be, it means, detailed in a second term. Then Manasik Prakriti, introduction to Manasik Prakriti. There will be again its types and all. Then 10th chapter is Ahar. From here, third term, it will be start like that. Then Ahar, under that definition, classification of Ahara, significance of Ahar, it will be there in, it means, in third term, in 10th chapter. In 11th, there will be Agni. Agni is nothing but it is a digestive fire. It will be, it means, helpful for the digestion, how by the Ayurvedic concept, like that it is. Then in that definition, importance, synonyms, classification of Agni, location, properties, functions of Agni, functions of Jatragni, Bhutagni, and Dhatvagni, and all. Then next chapter, it is Ahar Pak, description of Annava Srotas, it will be there under that, and Moolastan, description of Avastha Pak. There will be three Avastha Pak: Madhur, Amla, and Katu. And description of Nishta Pak, that is Vipak, and their classification, role of Grahani and Pittadhara Kala, separation of Sara and Kit. This all, it means, comes under this one, Ahar Pak. Then absorption of Sar, genesis of Vat, Pitta, Kapha dosha in Ahar Pak process, definition of term Koshta, classification of Koshta in and their characteristics, and types. Koshta, in the sense, in local language they will use the term kotha, like that. Now also, in if you go in a village, remote area, how they will, for a digestive system, entire abdomen, they will use the word kotha, like that. It comes by this word. Then we'll see these are first paper points and term wise. In similar way, there will be first paper according to modern. From the beginning till now, we have seen the chapters of Ayurvedic point of view in first paper. In similar way, we'll see the points in first paper according to modern. Uh, in another word, Kriyasharir human physiology will have both the points, like that, Ayurvedic points as well as modern points. That is the reason 40% mark also it is distributed according to modern science, 40%, and 60% according to Ayurvedic part. So it is they have made 60-40, like that. Then we'll see this one next, human physiology of homeostasis. In that, they have made some chapters, like that: definition, mechanism of homeostasis, cell physiology, membrane physiology, transportation of various substances across the cell membrane, resting membrane potential, action potential, acid base balance, water electrolyte balance, and all. Study of basic components of food. They will, it means, comes under the physiology of homeostasis, and this is a first term syllabus. Then second term syllabus, this is there is another chapter, physiology of respiratory system. In that, functional anatomy of respiratory system, definition of ventilation, mechanism of respiration, exchange and transport of gases, neural and chemical control of respiration, artificial respiration, asphyxia, hypoxia, introduction to pulmonary function test. This will, it means, appear this syllabus in second term. Then next is GI tract, physiology of according to modern, like that. These are three. Third one we are seeing, like that. These are the syllabus points according to modern system. Physiology of gastrointestinal system, functional anatomy of GI tract, mechanism of secretion, composition of different digestive juices, function of salivary glands, stomach, liver, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine in the process of digestion and absorption, movement of gut, deglutition, peristalsis, defecation. They have specified this one, at least you students need to understand this, and their control, enteric nervous system, digestion and metabolism, protein, digestion and metabolism, protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins, minerals, sources, daily requirement, function of manifestation of hypo and hypervitamination, vitaminosis, like that. Then this is a digestive system, it will appear in second term. Then next it is nervous system. Nervous system, in that, general introduction to nervous system, mechanism of propagation of nerve, physiology of CNS, PNS, ANS, physiology of sensory motor nervous system, functions of different part of brain, physiology of spatial senses, intelligence, memory, learning, motivation, physiology of sleep and dreams, EEG, physiology of speech, articulation, physiology of temperature regulation. This all it will come in third term, like that, temperature regulation and all. Then again third term chapter, that is physiology of endocrine system, general introduction to endocrine system, classification and characteristics of hormones, physiology of endocrine glands and their function, and their effects on human body, like that it will be covered in this chapter. And this is a third term syllabus. So till now we have seen the first paper. These are all, it means, points. It will be there in first paper. There will be 60 marks for Ayurvedic points and 40 marks for modern points. In that way, first paper it will be having, there will be having 100 marks. Then we'll see list of topics in second paper. Again, part A, they said it is Ayurvedic part, and it will get 60 marks. Then in second paper there is Ayurvedic dhatu. Dhatu are, that means, as a dosha dhatu malamulam hi shariram. It is said by Ayurveda Acharya Susruta. That is the reason they will be appear in this syllabus. In first paper we have seen the doshas, commonly Sharirik and Mansik doshas. According to that syllabus points also we have seen Sharirik doshas have given somewhat weightage, and clinical point of view and clinical aspect, they are most important. In similar way, second part dhatu, these are the seven: rasa, rakta, mos, med, asti, majja, shukra. These are the dhatus, and three mala, that are the swed, mutra, and purish. That we'll see in next, like that. We'll go through in somewhat detail, like that dhatu, how it is syllabus, what are the syllabus. In that dhatu, etymology, derivation, definition, general introduction to the term dhatu, different theories related to dhatu poshan nyay. Dhatu poshan nyay, it means how the dhatus are nourished under the physiology of Ayurveda. There will be different different conceptual theories, like that, different principles by which we can, it means, understand the nourishment of entire dhatus. That will be comes under the dhatu poshan nyay. Next it is rasa dhatu. As I earlier said, there will be seven dhatus, like that. Detailing about rasa dhatu, there is will be etymology, derivation, location, properties, functions, praman of rasa dhatu, physiology of rasa vastrutas, formation of rasa dhatu from ahar ras, circulation of rasa samvahan, role of Vyan Vayu, Saman Vayu in rasa samvahan, description of functioning of the Radha, and it means Rasavas Truthas, these are somewhat same, like that. They have, it means, that is the reason. Functioning system of Radha, they have said. Astivahas Ashtavid Sar, they said, like that. Castetic of Tvak Purush, conceptual study of Ashraya Sri Bhav, its relation to Rasa and Kapha, manifestation of Kapha Vruddhi, Kapha and Vruddhi of Rasa, like that. It is having somewhat relation. Kapha is mal of Rasa Dhatu. That is the reason in Vruddha Avastha there will be having manifestation of Kapha, like that it is. Next dhatu is Rakta Dhatu. In that similar way, etymology, derivation, synonyms, properties, location, properties, functions, Praman, Rakta Dhatu, and Pancha Bhautikatva of Rakta Dhatu, Pancha Bhautikatva, that is there. Physiology of Rakta Vastrutas, formation of Rakta Dhatu, Ranjan of Rasa, then Ranjak Pitt, features of Sadak Pitt, specific functions of Rakta, castetic of Rakta Sar Purusha, manifestation of Kshaya and Vriddhi of Rakta Dhatu, mutual interdependence of Rakta and Pitta, they said, like that. Then Rakta and Pitta is somewhat similar, that is reason they have somewhat interdependence. So next it is Mos Dhatu. There here it is also similar like the etymology, derivation, synonyms, location, properties, functions of mass dhatu, physiology of mass vasrutas, formation of mass dhatu, characteristic of mass or purusha, manifestation of kshaya and vriddhi of mass dhatu, concept of peshi in the sense these are the muscles. In Ayurveda they will say peshi like that, peshi sharir and all. It will be here. It will be somewhat in small like that concept of peshi. Meda dhatu etymology. Meda dhatu in the sense adipose tissue. Etymology, derivation, location, properties, functions, praman, med dhatu. Physiology of medva srutas. Formation of med dhatu. Characteristic of med sar purush. Manifestation of kshaya and vriddhi of med dhatu. It will comes under the Med dhatu. In modern, we can see like that it is adipose tissue. Then next it is asti dhatu. Similar way asti dhatu in the sense bones, how they are etymology, derivation, synonyms, location, properties, function of asti, number of asti, physiology of asti vasrutas, formation of asti dhatu, characteristic of asti sar purush, mutual interdependence of vata and asti. They said tatra asthini sito vayu. It means vatu dosh. It is situated in the bones like that. That's why there is a interdependence of vata dosha and asti dhatu. Manifestation of kshaya vriddhi of asti dhatu. It will be covered in second term like that. Then before that, it will be having somewhat there will be Med dhatu. Up to Med dhatu there will be first term. Then after Asti dhatu it will appear in second term. I will make somewhat small. It is somewhat will going. It means back and all. It is looking like that. Then Majja dhatu etymology, derivation, type, location, function, praman Majja dhatu, physiology Majja vasrutas, formation of Majja dhatu, characteristic of Majja sar purusha, relation of Kapha dosha, Kapha pitta, Rakta and Majja, manifestation of Kshavriddhi of Majja dhatu. In that way, this will be like that only. Then next it is Shukra dhatu. Shukra dhatu similar way they have it means explained like they have it means made it etymology, derivation, location, properties, functions of praman Shukra dhatu, physiology of Shukra vasrutas, formation of Shukra dhatu, features of Shuddha Shukra like that. Shukra sar purush lakshan, manifestation of kshaya and vriddhi of Shukra dhatu. Shukra dhatu in the sense we can say it is tissue and locality where local site we can see like the semen. Shukra dhatu is situated in an entire body. But somehow if you look over that means here Shuddha Shukra Lakshana, that will means cover under the semen like that. Then concept of Asraya Sri Bhav, interrelationship between dosha and dhatu and mala. It has applied aspect and that is the reason why we are studying this physiology. Answer is that by it means understanding the functioning part of a body system we can understand pathology, and in Chikitsa Shastra it will be applicable. So that is the reason we have to it means there will be interrelationship and how it means they interdependent on one another, and we should find it means where it is important, and by which we can how we can specify it, particular disease like that. So it is a reason Asray Asray how it is explained over here. Then next is Ojha. Oja, in the sense, it is a sar of entire dhatu, like that. Detailing, we'll see etymology, derivation, definition, formation, location, properties, praman, classification, functions of oja, description of Vedic shamatva, bala vriddhi kar bhav, classification of bala, etiological factors, manifestation of oj visrans and ojo apat and ojo kshay. These are the points we have to, it means, cover in this chapter. Then next it is upadhatu. As dhatus are there, in similar way there will be upadhatu also. Uh, in that, most important upadhatus are stanya, artha and tvak, as per the clinical point of view, and by the NCISM they have, it means, detail a description should be having a stanya, artha and tvak, like that. So it is there, it is also the part of second term. Then malas, I have already said that dosha dhatu malamulam sharirim, in that third part, it is that is mala, and malas having, it means, again it is divided into three: purish mutra and swed. Purish mutra and swed, these are the malas. So there will be having etymology, derivation, definition of mala, ahar mala, enumeration, description, process of formation of ahar mala, etymological derivation, definition, formation, properties, quantities, function, purusha in the sense tool, fecal matter. In Sanskrit word they will use purish, like that. Physiology of purish was truths, manifestation of vriddhi and kshay of purusha. Mutra, everyone understand, it is urine. Etymology here it described like that. It appear in the third term, that is that students have to understand this one. Malas, it will be, it means, appear in third term. Then similar way Swed, it is there. It is also the part of mala. Uh, brief description it will be there for dhatu mala. For MCQ part, they will use many times like that, and for 5 marks, Mudras way they will come, and for 10 marks also this Mala chapter it will come, like that. It will in the exam. Then Indriya Vigyan, in that it will also third term chapter 13 chapter, description Panchagyanendriya, physiological perception of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Ras, Gandha. Shabda Sparsha. Shabda means sound, Sparsha means touch, Rupa means vision, pathway of vision we can understand by modern way. In Ayurvedic point of view also there is a perception knowledge. Then rasa in the same taste, Gandha as it is a smell, all these things. Then manas, here in Ayurveda there is a mana, it is different than the modern science. Mind and Atma, they will have, it means, special features of Ayurveda. That's why the Ayurvedic peoples they will look decent. It means they will not that much excited and all. All the way they understand this is Ayurveda. It is a science which is useful for the Ubhay Loka. Lokor Ubhayo Hita, they said like that. So we have to, it means, understand our limit. Our limit in the sense, modern science limit, we have to understand. That is the reason why I am talking. We'll see in detail if I am explaining this the chapter. Then Atma, Nidra, Swapna. Ayurveda give more weightage for the Nidra and Swapna also. So these are the third term chapters. Then according to modern science, part B, under that 40 marks it will be there. And the first chapter it is a hemopoietic system. In that, composition, functions, blood cells, hemopoiesis of RBC, WBC and platelet. Hemopoiesis means the formation of synthesis of the blood cell. Composition and function of bone marrow, structure and types and function of hemoglobin, mechanism of blood clotting, anticoagulant, physiology of basis of blood groups, plasma protein, introduction to anemia and jaundice. These are the chapters it will come under the hemopoietic system. Then immunity, classification of immunity, innate and acquired immunity, different mechanisms involved in immunity, humoral, T cell mediated immunity, and hypersensitivity reaction. This will comes under this one. Then next we'll see the cardiovascular system. It will entire things it will be there. Functional anatomy, cardiac cycle, heart sound, regulation of cardiac output, venous return, physiology, basis, ECG, heart rate and its regulation, artificial pulse, systemic arterial blood pressure and its control. This I want to it means say here NCISM have made this is the lowest limit. It means this chapter we must to understand at least, but they have not limitation, they have not given the limitation as per our capability, our students capability. We can learn as much as possible. uh, till today also I am learn I am it means always feeling like that I am still learning like that. I have it means almost at the age of this 45 we can say like that, and 14 plus experience it is there in teaching physiology, Ayurvedic physiology. That is the reason I must say here like that it is it means it is a syllabus given by NCISM. This point should be it means must be studied by student. There is no limit actually. We can study as much as possible uh, beyond this syllabus also. Then next it is muscle physiology, comparison of physiology of skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, smooth muscle, physiology of muscle contraction and all. Then next it is adipose tissue, VLDL, LDL, triglyceride, HDL, function of skin gland and sebaceous gland. Then next it is physiology of male and female reproductive system. Here they have said ovulation, spermatogenesis, oogenesis, and menstrual cycle like that. Then physiology of excretion, functional anatomy, urinary tract, functions of kidney, urine formation, control of micturition, formation of feces, mechanism of defecation and all. And here they have given special senses, sleep dreams, physiology of sleep and dream. They have pattern of sleep and dream they have seen like that. So excretion it will appear in third term. Above excretion there will be second term. We have to understand with, and I think here it is completed, and we'll stop here. If any doubts you can ask like that if it is there.